Hi, everyone. So my name is Dixie. I'm coming here from Society for the Blind, and I am what they call a Pearls coach. And so the Pearls program is actually fairly new to Sacramento County and as a whole. I believe we didn't start until fall of last year, and I'm the newest coach as of right now. And some of our partnering organizations are ACC, LOGAR, Resources for Independent Living, and Agency on Aging Area 4.
So that's one, two, three. So there were 5 Pearls coaches now, so there's one in each of those agencies.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
And so PEARLS is an acronym, and it stands for Programs to Encourage Active, Rewarding Lives. And what we do is it's a program to provide older adults with tools to help decrease depressive symptoms and improve quality of life. And I say depressive symptoms and not depression because you don't have to have depression to participate in the program. Really, it's just if you're somebody who feels like you're going through really down moments and it's pretty persistent and you just don't know how to kind of lift up your emotions, that's what we're here for. And there's 3 main goals when it comes to participating in the PEARLS program, and that's recognizing symptoms of depression, problem-solving treatment, and behavioral activation. And so a little bit about the sessions. So each session is 1 hour, and there are about 6 to 8 sessions. And it goes from approximately 5 months because the sessions go from weekly to bi-weekly to monthly. And these are originally done in home, but sometimes people don't feel comfortable with us coming to their homes. So it can also be done in our office or by phone, but also some people make their sessions in the public. Some people feel more comfortable meeting at a coffee shop or a restaurant. Your coach can work with you on places you feel more comfortable doing your sessions.
But they're one-on-one sessions with you and the client.
That's right. They are one-on-one sessions. And then after those 6 to 8 sessions, for about 3 to 4 months, we do monthly follow-up phone calls just to see how you're doing. And then this is also no cost to you as a participant. And so there's not much eligibility for it. You just have to be 60 years and older and live within Sacramento County. And because I work for Society for the Blind, you do have to be blind or visually impaired. And then there are some exclusionary conditions. Schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and cognitive impairment are just some. But depending on how well you manage your conditions, sometimes you can participate in the program. And these are just some things that we aren't, what PEARLS coaches aren't, and we're not therapists. These aren't therapy sessions. I'm not here to diagnose you with anything or tell you how to live your life. And I think some people appreciate that because no one wants to say that they have some kind of mental issue. And I'm not here to tell you that you do. It's more just if you're feeling down, frustrated, lonely, and you just don't know how to get out of that funk, I guess, we're here to help you with that. And so that's pretty short. I didn't have too much I didn't want to bombard anybody with too much information, but if you do want to know more, that is my office number and my email.
So going back to what the program actually is, you have these sessions. This is just my understanding of what I've read about it and heard. You work with these clients and help them come up with things to do, right? Activities, right?
Yeah, so it's mainly 2 things. We go through this problem-solving treatment. I think of it more as an exercise. And it's more of you come to me with a certain problem that you just can't seem to solve. And I work with you in ways for you to solve the problem, not necessarily me answering that problem for you. And the whole point of that is that we're here to help you exercise your problem-solving skills. So this is an evidence-based program, and it's done by the University of Washington. And they saw that a lot of depressive symptoms in older adults had to do with problems in their life that they just couldn't seem to solve. And so we're here to help you exercise those skills and hopefully use these skills on your own after you're done with the program. And then as well as the planning activities, they also saw that people that were going through depressive symptoms tend to withdraw from any kind of activities, whether it was physical or pleasant activities. And so we make sure to plan some between each session, and hopefully you're able to do them until the next time we see you.
So can you give any examples of activities that help people plan?
So they don't have to be anything too strenuous. It could be anything from as simple as listening to music to even just walking or gardening or hanging out with friends. So just making sure you're keeping yourself active and not withdrawing from life. I feel like people tend to withdraw from life when they go through depressive symptoms, and then it starts to affect your health as well.
And in your client with the low vision people, that's gotta be obviously more complicated.
Sometimes it really just depends on everybody's different when it comes to losing their vision or having no vision at all. Well, yeah. You have a question?
What were the qualifications again to be able to get into this program?
You just have to be 60 and above and live within Sacramento County. But that's for the Pearls program as a whole in Sacramento County. But for Society for the Blind, you have to be low vision or blind.
So for the people that aren't like vision impaired,
Mhm.
right, where would they would go to ACC or Agency on Aging? Or-
Yeah, so I could email you their contacts. So yeah, if
Huh? ACC might be kind of to the south, right?
yes.
Whatever the south side, take it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a great program. It's really nice to see that it's
Yeah.
growing. Well, actually, there's 5 coaches now, when 2 years ago there was 0. That's huge. in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah.
Does this represent, I mean, are you social work? Are you counseling, psychology? Are you, what kind of specialty? Gerontologist
So they put us under life coaches.
or life coach?
Education, I think, would be another.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, health education. Through North State, is that through the same school that does, that pumps out, med students and PAs and MPs? I'm thinking of the one that's like at Elk Grove, down on I-5, North State.
So
Oh,
actually,
this is different.
yeah, that's actually different. So I'm actually also here to talk about Society for the Blind. I did have my outreach manager with me, but she had an emergency to attend to.
Okay.
So actually the flyers that he has are for Society for the Blind, and he talked about North State. And that's actually the store we have at Society for the Blind. And we sell a bunch of products that help you when you're blind or low vision. One is this blood pressure monitor. This one actually talks to you. It will tell you all the information about your blood pressure. We also sell, oops. This is a watch. Essentially, it's really a keychain, but there's a button on it and it tells you the time. So if you can't see it, we also sell large print items. I have this large print calendar with me.
Okay.
That's
I have-
There's that. We sell all sorts of things to help you navigate the world without being able to see. This is actually not sold by us. I don't know too much about this. This is my specialty, but I'm told you talk to your pharmacist about these. This is a script talk. And what it is a device that will tell you your prescription. And so what you do is you talk with your pharmacist about it. And so you have a prescription and there's a label that goes at the bottom. And then it goes on top of this device and it'll read your prescription out to you.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that I know I believe it's free. If you talk with your pharmacist, I know it's free through Kaiser. I don't know about all pharmacies. And then this is a magnifier.
Do you have to get a prescription for that?
Yes.
Okay.
And so this is a magnifier. It actually has a camera on it, so you don't even have to necessarily move the device to zoom in and out of it, as well as it changes color contrast. If some people see better with the backgrounds being dark and the focus point being brighter, you could change the color contrast on it. And this is actually through the Talking Book Library. They're actually part of the California State Library, and we help you sign up with them. These are on loaner. I believe if you want to purchase one, it's around $800. So I think the loaner program is really nice. I believe you have it for a year, and then if you need it longer, you could talk with them about renewing it. Other than that, Society for the Blind also has a senior impact program. We help older adults with low vision and also losing vision with navigating the world without seeing, with things such as iPhone workshops. You're able to use your phone almost completely without seeing anything on it. We also do cooking lessons without being able to see what you're doing. Also, of course, the walking cane, people are able to teach you about those. And these are also, you could come to Society for the Blind to come to our workshops, but also we have instructors that can come to you. If that's easier. I know transportation is very hard for a lot of people, especially when it comes to not being able to see. And that's also another thing. We're able to help you sign up for what's called RT Go. I don't know if you guys talk about paratransit at all. So RT Go is part of the paratransit here in Sacramento. And you're able to book your rides almost like Uber. So you could take the buses if you see the paratransit buses around, but also there's like personal cars you could take. That's why I say it's like Uber. And a lot of our clients use Artigo. Each ride is $5. And they all book their rides by just calling in. And also they have the service to have your driver come to your door and get you to make it easier to go back and forth from location to the car. We also do support groups. You know, a lot of the times when it comes to losing vision, it can be hard to navigate emotionally, mentally. And so I think it's very nice to be able to talk to other people that are going through the same things. And our support groups meet in person at Society for the Blind as well as by phone. Yes.
So there's something going on every day, I'm sure. It's a class of some sort, correct?
In-person classes, not as much, more people like our instructors going to them. So actually a lot of instructors are out going to people's homes every day.
How many instructors are
There's currently 5.
there? Busy, I bet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's the majority of what I had to bring today. I don't know if anybody has any questions.
So have you done any pros counseling yet? You're still trying to recruit clients?
I have some clients right now. It's been a really interesting journey. You know, everybody's different. Everybody deals with their mental health differently and emotions differently. So it's been really interesting getting to know people, especially when it comes to losing vision. I've never worked with people with low vision before, so it's been a really interesting journey.
And then what's the collaboration with these other partners? You guys get together and compare notes about.
And so, you know, some people come with heavier topics when it comes to their mental health. And so every week we actually meet with a clinical supervisor, which is usually a psychologist or a licensed social worker.
Be meeting the other pros counselors.
Yes, we meet every week and talk about any specific topics that we feel like we can't combat on our own or seems like it's beyond our understanding. And so we have our clinical supervisors to help guide us through those situations.
And are they doing that as a volunteer position?
I actually don't know the answer to that. I believe so ours is through El Hogar, is their licensed clinician. And El Hogar, if nobody knows what that is, it's a mental health service here in Sacramento.
The accounting program. Yes.
Any more questions?
Not a question, but there used to be also a volunteer positions where you could go and read like stories from different magazines or whatever that the patients or people could listen to. And I used to go and read for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't know for sure how much and we do still have volunteers come out. I know we have one volunteer that comes out to read people's mail for them. I don't know how much people come out to read what newsletter, you said news? Um, because we do a lot of audiobook. People that's also with the Talking Book Library is that they work with you to get audiobooks as well as audio news and magazines. But we do have a lot of volunteers still come by to do a lot of our workshops with us, a lot of our events with us, and some reading.
What are the hours of your location?
So we're open from Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30.
Okay, and it's walk-in?
Um, usually you have to call. Um, I'll put in the chat the best number to call. Are you gonna do that? I'll give it to you. But to call to make an appointment, we do like to do our intakes by phone. It's easier. Because we do have our doors are locked. We do have a doorbell, but we have had security issues in the past, so we keep our doors locked. And as much as possible, we'd like to know who's coming in and out of our building.
You're on S3.
Right now we're on S Street and 13. Any more questions?
Are you going to move?
Not that I know of. I just know that
Oh.
we're fairly new to this building. I think we moved in 2010. I'm the Society for the Blind, so there's still a lot I don't know.
Okay. No, because you said right now, so I thought maybe you were going to be moving.
Mhm.
So
No, we are there. I don't know, think we're moving anytime soon.
Dixie, the RT Go program, is that for people with low vision only or for others?
No, it's others. I don't have all the specifics, but they aren't for low vision necessarily. It's mainly older adults that have issues with transportation.
Mhm. It sounds like it's a little more personalized than the paratransit program.
Yeah, I didn't know that before coming to Society for the Blind. I didn't know they had personal drivers too. I thought it was all just the bus. So that's really cool.
Yeah, yeah, thank you for that. So to get more information, I would just go to the rapid transit website or something.
It's the paratransit service here in Sacramento. It should still be on their website.
Okay. So RT Go is a subset of the paratransit.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. And then for people that are here in person, I do have some flyers here if you'd like to take any. Other than that, if there's no more questions, that's the end of my presentation.
Thank you for coming over.
Thank you for having me.
To the other programs than yours, because we can all see.
As long as I'm getting the word out.
Thank you.
You're doing it.